for those that don't know, I'd like to introduce yourself.
My name is Eric Scott. I'm originally from Hayden, Connecticut, but I now reside here in Rockingham, North Carolina.
Eric, how long have you been a barber?
I've been a barber, technically professionally, 4 years, but I'm professionally since I was 14 years old.
So you've been cutting since you was 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that time period, how would you say you have kept up with the times, as they say?
Well, part of that was the era of the box and the pomade, so I kind of lived part of that era with those hairstyles and stuff like that. So I kept up with the hair trends. When I started working professionally, I started looking at the hairstyles kind of reverted back to the old school haircuts, like the afros and the comb over. So I was like, I make that a part of my services and bring those things back.
Okay, so you would say like as far as like the cuts and the styles, it's like the times is coming back around now where you've already cut that before and you see it starting to come back just a little bit.
Correct, definitely. Yeah, more hair is the thing, not too much off, you know what I'm saying, the dreads and the, like with straight hair, not too much off the side, but volume on top.
Okay. On an average, how many clients would you say you see per week?
Per week, from Monday through Saturday, I would say about 25 to 30.
About 25 to 30. So you are one of the few barbershops that are open on Saturday?
Yes. And Sunday also. Yeah.
And Sunday. Is that I seen your sign outside said walk-ins only. So walk-ins available, I'm sorry.
No, sir.
So do you have an appointment-based time, like on Sundays or Saturdays after a certain time, or?
I know, actually I have appointments set up for the whole entire week.
Okay.
Due to the pandemic, it works perfectly because it helps keep everyone safe.
Right.
So when you come in, of course, masks are required. When you come directly in, have a seat, get your hair cut, everybody's safe. We adhere to the rules of the order.
Okay. Let's just say for some instance, one of your clients is dissatisfied. How would you go about carrying yourself in that situation?
One of the things I want to do is I always go to the specialist, so identify what it is that went wrong. One thing that prevents that is customer consultation.
Right.
You have to talk to the client prior to find out what's going on, what exactly do you want. This is an art form, so we have to interpret what's coming from the client. So when all is said and nothing else can be solved as far as words, I always refer the client for money, or I have the client to pay after the service, so he may not even do that.
Okay. So it'll be it's not like the pay first and what you get. Just you do your thing, and then if they're dissatisfied or they're satisfied.
Correct. That's a little bad business.
Yeah. How would you address a client who wants a hairstyle, but you believe it would not fit him or her?
Right. Well, I would have to address it by talking about the hair texture, looking at the client's hair texture, along with what they're showing. You know what I'm saying? Some things are just not possible. So it's just not gonna do it. Now I do offer services that will, I'll put on a little bit more hair, and then we probably can do it that way.
How do you ensure that a client does not get cut or injured?
Doing the rules. I have almost 96,000 hours of training, so adhering to those rules of the shaving process. If there is an emergency, going by those rules of, what's called the universal skill kit, going through a process of stopping the bleeding, statics, and things like that. Keeping the client awake. That's a big thing.
You guys don't come in and go to sleep on you. Coming off third shift, trying to get the haircut before they go home.
I've seen it quite a bit.
It's had 96,000 hours of training people. Take your calculator out and do that math. So is this your first shop, or have you been at a different shop?
This is my very first shop, owning it.
Owning your own shop?
Yeah, I worked at 4 other shops, Cross Creek Mall, beards and bow ties at Southern Pines, professional cuts here in Rockingham, and Must-Stop Barbershop in Rayford.
Okay. So I see you got your Taper Gang T-shirt. Can you tell us a little bit how that came about?
I knew I was going to get that question. To me, barbering is somewhat of a competitive type sport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you look at the rules of anything, rules are big in games. So I was really good at tapering. You know, taper is kind of like an art form, so I kind of put those together. You know what I'm saying? It's a game, it's a taper game, it's a sport that you gotta be in, you gotta know it, you gotta understand it.
Okay.
So that's where I came with taper game.
So let's just say hypothetically, we're not gonna call anybody out, but hypothetically, with your precision and cuts and your prices, how do you rank yourself amongst not even Richmond County barbers, but let's just say 5 surrounding county barbers?
I'm gonna say 8, right? The reason why I say 8, and I didn't go shoot for 10, is because there's always that margin of being too high for some. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember, we have a lot of baby boomers. You know, baby boomers are the age group of 40, 50, 60, 60, 65. They're used to the $10 prices, the $5 prices. So this is a new generation type barbering. So yeah.
Yeah. I actually met a guy 2 days ago. He stays in Raleigh. He paid $60 for a fade.
Yeah.
That's kind of outrageous.
It is.
It's kind of outrageous, but I guess it's where you at, you know.
Right, and that's a big thing. Demographics play a big part.
In the competition of everything. Now, do you do any like dye-in or coloring of customers' hair?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do use developer, you know what I'm saying, lighten the hair. Most of the hair that I do is pure color, so I have to do a lot of lifting of the hair. You know what I'm saying, to get I've done dreads, coat dreads, rainbow color. That was interesting.
Well, for the people that want to know how to contact you, what would you tell them to contact you at?
We'll have pretty much everything on social media, Instagram, Facebook. All those are named Taper Game Barbershop. Also, you can find me on Google. Website is tapergamebarbershop.com. And to make appointments, all the information you need to make appointments is embedded into the sites on all the pages. I use what's called a square point of contact, and you can make your appointments there. The location of the actual shop, if you want to come, is 1032 East Watcher Street, Rockingham, North Carolina, 28379.
So it's Taper Gang on Facebook and Instagram, and then it's tapergangbarbershop.com.
Correct.
Online bookings for you guys and girls that want to come get your hair cut by Mr. Eric. Y'all do that. Y'all log in, set your appointment up, and come check him out.